Next up is a country singer who's reinvented himself countless times during his 5-decade career. Unfortunately, the latest version isn't so appealing. Number 7 on the countdown is Tighty-Whitey Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers began his musical career in the late 1950s, but it wasn't until the mid-70s that he earned mass appeal.
Kenny Rogers is a country music superstar, an absolute legend. I mean, he has sung so many incredibly famous songs like Lady or The Gambler or We've Got Tonight.
Kenny Rogers has had multiple gold records. He has sold out huge concerts. He's been in movies that were spawned off of his own songs. He was the man back in the day.
Kenny's white hair and rugged bearded look became his trademark.
I love the prematurely gray hair. I love the beard. I love the goatee. The whole thing was good.
He had some wrinkles, he had some wear and tear, but you could tell this guy had a story to tell.
Kenny had a normally aging face. He's an older gentleman. As we age, our upper eyelids get heavier and our lower eyelids get puffier.
But it wasn't just his eyelids that puffed out. In a magazine article, Kenny said he became self-conscious about his size. He said stories focused more on his weight than his singing.
People focused on his weight and his look. Was he handsome enough? Was he small enough? So even he succumbed to the pressures of Hollywood.
Rogers said his good friend, plastic surgery advocate Dolly Parton, teased him about getting some work done. In 1989, Rogers went in for some lipo. Thanks to the surgery and a good diet, the singer lost 25 pounds and 11 inches off his waist. But the gambler should have known when to fold him and walk away from more plastic surgery. Instead, Rogers went back under the knife in 2005 to give his face a little freshening.
He said that he had the surgery because he woke up one day and saw all of these lines around his eyes and he wasn't happy with it, so he decided to go in for the surgery.
Unfortunately, Rogers wasn't happy with the results.
Well, it looks like Kenny not only got an upper lid lift, but he probably got a lower lid lift and what's called a lateral canthoplasty, which suspends the lower lids and it can change the shape of the opening of the eyelid. And that's really what has changed the way he looks.
It just doesn't look right. It doesn't go with the rest of Kenny Rogers.
His brows look too raised. He doesn't look like he has enough eyelid skin. His lower lids look actually more puffy than they did before.
The country singer said the look was too tight and claimed he was planning to go back to have it fixed. So far, there doesn't seem to be an improvement in the overdone eyes. At nearly 70, we think smooth works for Kenny's voice, but his face, not so much.
It's really bad because the problem is he does not look like Kenny Rogers anymore.